Hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome back. Happy Thursday. I hope everyone's week's kind of ending off on a good note so far. Good to see y'all. Barbs, Mel, welcome in. I mug of the stream so I don't forget to show it. I have my little elephant mug today. It's got some piping hot tea in it, some mint green tea is what I am sipping on tonight. Some mint green tea. Lenny, welcome in. How are you doing? Happy to have you here. We're gonna be jumping back into our fairy beach castle. So we were like getting into some fun vibes and cluttering, and we were working out some more of like the basement part of it a bit more. But one thing I just got the email about, I haven't officially tested it on my own channel here on Twitch, but apparently now the rewind function is available, allegedly. It has finally come out and been released. So if you're a sub, you can actually scrub through the live stream now, just like you could on YouTube forever. Why Twitch has just now put this out, I don't know. It's annoying that it's only for subs. I'm really sorry. I don't have any control over that. But if you end up missing a part of the stream, if you have to leave, you can actually scrub back and like see what you missed while I'm still live, instead of having to wait for it to be on the VOD. So can't wait for the week to be over. Oh no, I'm sorry you're having those types of vibes this week. Honestly, though, I mean, I'm kind of right there with you. I did some door dashing today, and it was interesting. I'll just put it at that. I've been doing DoorDash and Instacart on the side a little bit to try to make up some income. And it's really not that, it's not that bad, but you know, people just definitely don't tip. Which I get it. I do. But I thought I was like a kind of iffy tipper on stuff like that. After being a driver, I'm an excellent tipper. Let me tell you, I'm an excellent tipper. It's just, it only annoys me whenever, and I did it again today and went to a kind of more bougie part, like on the outskirts in the burbs. One of my very first Instacart order a couple of weeks ago was at this like mansion. It was literally a mansion. They tipped $1, and then I think they went back and took it out, because you can edit your tips. It was a mansion. That one really made me mad. I'm not gonna lie. That one made me mad. I get it's hard. Like, I'm not like trying to bash people, but if you live in a house like that and I'm driving way out to deliver it was only like 2 items from a Petco, and I had to drive way out there and didn't even get a tip. And it made me, I think it was like $7. The whole trip, I got $7. I wasn't aggravated at all though. I really wasn't. It was so funny how stuff like that, I guess with like, I don't know, it's not really stereotyping. It's just like, whenever I saw that it was a $1 tip at the time, I was like, okay, like I'll take it. It's fine. Not a big deal. I only got mad and upset about it whenever I got to the house. That's whenever it bothered me. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent now, but I did it again today. I had a DoorDash order and kind of went to a bougie part of town, and I think that ended up being like one of my lowest tips for the day, which is fine. It is what it is. I'm grateful to be able to like supplement my income a little bit more, but I don't know. It's been nice, though. It's really not that bad here. Now, I've done it before in a more, like, urban area, and that's where it wasn't fun. Because it's, like, panic, and where do I put my car? I can't park. I just have to, like, kind of leave it here with the flashers on and hope I don't get towed or get a ticket and run in really quickly. And if the food's not ready, then it's definitely nowhere near as stressful. I've only had to deliver to 2 apartments out of all of my DoorDash and Instacart deliveries. It's mostly just been houses, which is a lot easier. I don't have to navigate complexes or anything like that. So I will say, overall, it has been a positive experience. I've only been miffed a couple of times, though, with tips. Otherwise, it's fine. But No, it's kind of interesting being on this side of things. I'm like yapping a little bit because I did start the stream a little before 7. But it's kind of interesting being on this side of things because I did DoorDash for the first time today. I just signed up for it yesterday because Instacart is not Instacarting very well for me. Like, I'm not getting a lot of batches. And people tip way more generously on DoorDash for their food orders than from like grocery orders on Instacart. I only made 30, it was $37.50 today, like a little under $40. $25.50 of that was tip. $12 from all of the orders is all I made. So it's heavily tip dependent for DoorDash. And it was vastly tips. Instacart, I went a little over, it was like a week and a half ago now for my first time. And I did 5 batches. I made $82 and $7 of that was tip. So Instacart pays you a lot more upfront for the order. You don't make as much from tips. DoorDash is the complete opposite, where the vast majority of your money comes from tips. So it's kind of interesting. I don't know. Kind of interesting to like see the dynamics, I guess, on how all of that works. And Instacart's more work because you actually have to do the shopping. You know, you have to do the grocery shopping or the retail shopping, whatever store you're at. You have to actually get the items and then pay for it with the Instacart card and deal with all of that on top of driving there and also delivering it after. So I get why they pay you more up front, but overall it is a lot more work than DoorDash, where you just go in, wait for the order, and take it back out. So it's kind of funny. I get tipped more for doing less in a way. Like Instacart is way more involved and you don't get tipped nearly as much. So it's kind of funny when you think about it that way. I used to do a lot of Uber and Lyft whenever I was in grad school. And that ended up not being fun. I don't like having people in my car. And then I did Uber Eats for a little bit. So I'm used to like the vibe of using these apps and such. But it's been an interesting experience. So anywho, thought I would share that, I guess. But I've been doing that a little bit because I'm maxed out on my hours now for my contract this month. So I can't really start working with them again until Wednesday, which is October 1st. So I think I'm going to try to like get out and do some more gig work a little bit for now. So yeah, I have lots of stories from Uber and Lyft. Welcome in, everyone. If you want to say hello or not, that's fine too. I'm just yapping away before we get started into the build today. Yeah, backseat drivers. I swear. So, okay, I'll share one story real quick. My first night, it was my first night. Hey, Ari, welcome in. How you doing? Kai, hello. My first night Ubering, I get these girls, it's 3 girls, obnoxious, like so obnoxious. They were drinking. I am very confident they were underage. They brought drinks into my car. One of them spilled their drink, and my car still at the time I had not even had it. It was a new car. I didn't even have it for a year when this happened, I don't think. Spilled it, just completely spilled it in the back seat, and it was just like a pool of alcohol. I was livid, and I reported them after that. But thankfully I had a towel in my trunk, because I always kept a towel. Now it's a blanket, but I always have like a blanket or a towel in the car for Mia. So I thankfully had something to soak it up. But my God, after that, I was like, nope, if you have drinks at all of any form, no. Yeah, it was very hard I had to clean that seat pretty hard. I was livid. And they were like, oh, we're going to tip you so well. I'm so sorry, so sorry. They didn't. They just flat out lied. But I did report them. Anywho. Let's get into the build, shall we? So if you missed the beginning of the stream, I did highlight how you can now, if you're a sub on Twitch, you're able to scrub through the live stream. So if you missed something, you can actually go back which is a function that Twitch has not had. You've normally had to wait for the VOD after I finish the stream, go back and watch the VOD. You can actually scrub through now. Oh, and we have a treat Mia. Okay, well, before we get in then, I'll go back. Thank you, Bruce, for the treat Mia. It's a fun way to start the stream. Get our little gingerbread man. That still smells really, really good. Let's see if she comes in here. Probably not. She hasn't been doing that nearly as much here in this new apartment. I think it's just because the apartment's bigger too, and it's just like she's further away. I have not eaten one yet. I have not. We did not hit the sub goal in the last stream for me to eat one. Mia! God, these are so cute. I know they're like Christmas themed, but little gingerbread man. He's actually waving. Doesn't it look like he's waving? The one hand is higher than the other. It's like, hey. Sorry. I'm like, oh, there she is. Oh yeah, she's excited. Say hello. Say hi. She's like, give me my treat so I can go. You gotta say hi. Bruce got you a treat. Yeah. Say thank you. Say thank you. She's at least looking. She used to like look away. She's gotten a little bit less camera shy now, which is good, isn't it? I guess the positive reinforcement from the treat is helping with that. Here we go. Oh wow, you got that one down a lot quicker this time. Yeah. Say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. She says thank you. You ready? Ready to get down? If you're new here, you can redeem a treat for Mia. I have it set to 2 per stream, so she can get up to 2 treats in one stream, which has happened before. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, I got the Mia ASMR. Can we make you eat one today? Oh, man. Well, see, it's easier to say that today because Mel subbed, so we're already one closer. Where are we? Where are we? We're at 38. I think in the last stream I said 40. The goal is up to 50, but I would keep my word. I'd keep my word if we go to 40. Once we get 40. It doesn't have to be in this stream. Just once we hit 40, I'll eat a dog treat. There you go. You got your first fill up, Kai. Awesome. I did change the sub goal to be like more of a target as opposed to just the 10 cycling through every time. So now it's just a total. It's just a total. Trying to hit 50 subs. Twitch recommended that for the size of my channel, and so I was like, okay, we'll try and see if we can hit that. We're going for it, you know? Instead of 10 new subs, just make it a 50 total sub. We did the mug of the stream. I have my little elephant mug. This one is the mug tonight. It's cute because it has like a hole right here. You could take the tea bags out and like set them in here if you're done steeping it. I always just leave mine in. I like my tea and my coffee really strong, so I never really take it out. But it's one of my favorite mugs, for sure. Elephants are my favorite animals, so it kind of makes sense that would track. I kind of want to get into the kitchen today, y'all. Like, I really, really want to get into the kitchen space. And then maybe we can, like, head back downstairs and try to figure out more of this area. And we do have some fun lore with this, but I'm going to wait and save that for when we go downstairs. We'll get into the lore aspect later. I got to keep y'all thirsty for more. It's probably not the best choice of words, but you know. Okay, I'm getting oriented here. I almost want to... I don't know how that would look. It's gonna clip in with this. Oh yeah, it's not as wide. It still does kind of clip with the stairs though. Like, what if we wrapped the windows all the way around? I don't know, it looks kind of weird for it to be just stone right there. What if we have windows that just kind of go all the way? I don't know about here. I think that might be a little much. I don't want it like touching. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks. That's fine to have that off, but... I mean, what does this look like there? I feel like that might look a little off, but... I don't mind the stair railing clipping there. What if we have it be open? I like that. Okay. Let's see where we can go with this. Sorry, I'm not sure. That was my Alexa. Stop listening to me. I see your little ring light on. Stop listening to me. I do not consent. I do not consent. I'm just gonna place these here for right now. Oh, Mel, you do not put those vibes over here. You take that back. Take that back right now. What's the realm of magic ones called? If not herbs, are they like dried something? Yeah, dryer, plants dryer. I want these things kind of all over the place somewhere. I don't know exactly where we're gonna put them. We now don't have much wall space, but that's okay. I'm just gonna set them there for right now. Banana. Oh, we got a fortune. It's forthcoming. It's taking its time today. For Mel, see if you can learn anything from the children. See if you can learn anything from the children. You don't like the children. Well, then you won't learn anything from the children. I guess that's how that would go. I kind of like these being lower than those. Oh, that one's too low. Oops, let me bump that up a little bit. okay, so that's not centered. I thought that... Yes, it is. What the... Might have to size this down a little bit. Yeah, I kind of like the way that looks better anyway. Gives it a little more dimension. So you learn what not to do? I mean, we have a child in, you know, the presidency right now, so that's a great example of what not to do. We have lots of little man-childs in there. All the man-childs. How does seasons impact the gameplay on the beach? Do they have storms? You know what? I can't answer that, unfortunately, because I don't do much gameplay. I primarily build. There you go, Mel answered. They do, storms and rain. Do-do-do-do-do. Blah-de-blah-blah-blue. La-de-da-de-da. Ba-da. There are some things, yeah, I want like this little scale thing from Realm of Magic. Fa la 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 la. La. Ra. La. Okay, I think that's pretty much the only thing I want, though. I'm not really seeing anything else I want to use from that. And then, I don't know with Enchanted, we don't really have a ton of stuff I think that would go for the kitchen necessarily. Oh, what did I get? A fortune for Lenny. Fortune favors the brave. Fortune favors the brave. Be brave. Be brave. Yeah. They're emboldened, but I have hope. I've been, like, psychologically speaking, I've been watching lots of videos on, like, the extinction and, like, human behavior and extinction of thinking. And it's like how people, even though they're fully in control, a lot of people on the right are still just extremely angry. Even when they have everything, they're still mad. And the question is like, well, why are they mad? And it's mainly because they know that they are not in the majority still with the most people's way of thinking. And we're going to have an extinction of their way of thinking. And that's why they're grasping so desperately on for power. There's a psychological phenomenon for that, and I don't know what it's called, though, off the top of my head. But I've been watching videos and stuff on it. It's, like, very interesting. So I remain hopeful for the future. I mean, I have to, pretty much. Or else I'm just never going to enjoy life. Which is actually not that funny, but it's the state of the world right now. Okay, I think I want this to be on top of the fridge, but I'm gonna need to size it down a pretty good bit. Okay, let's see. 6.5. Maybe elevate minus 0.15. Oh, no. That's going to be way too much. Oh, yeah, that's going to be way too much. I knew before I even did it. I was like, wait a second. Wait a sec. Yeah, exactly. We have to remain hopeful. And quite frankly, the issue is on both sides, honestly. The issue is on both sides. And if you were to look at, and I don't really like to talk about politics a lot on my streams. I want this to be like more of a fun, cozy space, so I tend to try not to say stuff. I'll give my opinion every once in a while though, and right now is one of those every once in a while moments. Both sides are corrupt from APAC, for instance. Not one side is clean, you know, hands are dirty on both sides. And honestly, if you look at age specifically, there are significantly more older people on the left actually than the right. The right actually has younger people in Congress. So the left, I would argue, is actually trying to hold on to power a bit longer, and I think that significantly contributed to the results that we saw in the last election. I think the left needs to let younger people take the reins, and they won't go. I even saw something earlier about Pelosi, and I didn't even know she was running. I still don't know if she is or not. I saw something. I was like, is she actually still running for something? And it's just like, she needs to go. Like, she needs to go. She's like in her mid-80s. Get out. Go away. Like, live the rest of your life. Like, go somewhere, please. That's what I'm fed up with. I'm just really fed up with people not letting go. And then I'm afraid that we're going to get into this vicious cycle where once millennials, it's so nuts to think that millennials still don't even hold much power in Congress. But once millennials get there, I'm afraid that they're going to not want to release power because it took them so long to get it, that they're going to want to hold on to it for as long as they want, or like as long as they can, because we were never given the opportunity. So then I'm just afraid we're going to get into this vicious cycle where nobody ever wants to let go. I don't know why it keeps jumping down. I guess because of the platform here. But hopefully that's not the case. But I just hope that millennials will do the right thing when they do have power and will put age limits. I don't think you should be able to, like, this is a personal opinion and maybe I shouldn't put it out there, but retirement age, you can't serve past that, period. Like, if you're at the age of retirement, that's it. Like, that's your swan song. You aged out. Sorry, that's just how it is. Like, go retire and spend the rest of your life doing something fun. Like, just try to enjoy your life. I don't get why these people don't want to just actually enjoy their lives. Other than the fact they like being in the spotlight and the power that comes with that. Obviously, that's pretty persuasive. I want this, and then like I want to put this thing up here and maybe put the recipe books. I'll have to size them down a pretty good bit though. Okay. I think this is cute. It's coming along, I think. I wish that one didn't have the face on it. The face ones are cute. It's just not quite what I want. I might just leave the base swatch. It really is. It is insane. Same with Supreme Court. Supreme Court should not be like a lifelong commitment either. Like that's ridiculous to me. And I also feel like that's, again, personal opinion, I still feel like we should be able to elect the Supreme Court justices or have some say in the Supreme Court justices. But Maybe one of these days. That's what it's like. You just have to have hope that something will get better as soon as the right people get in. Oh, we got a new follow. Welcome in. Versace Bathtub. That's a fun name. How are you doing? Uh-oh. Whoops. I thought tool mod was still open. I think I still need to raise that up. Maybe not. Is my mind just playing tricks on me? Nope. I was right. Okay, we're good. Or I was wrong. Yeah, live in a teeny tiny country so you don't have these big issues. That must be nice. It must be nice. Agree, the fact that we don't get any say is crazy when they hold so much. Exactly. Well, it also takes out the whole idea of you having to be strategic with like when they retire, you know, because again, happens on both sides, but like they definitely take advantage if they're getting older around election time. It's like, well, you know, maybe we should retire now before so-and-so, you know, loses the election. That way they can appoint someone from this side to take my spot. You know, you should not be able to strategize like that in positions of power like that. That's completely corrupt, period. So, again, sharing my personal opinions, but to me, that's corrupt. Oh, we got a fortune! Ambi Bean! Discover the power within yourself. We all need to do that. But especially you, Ambi Bean, because that's your fortune. Discover the power within yourself. Discover it now, before it becomes too late. Go in. Ambi Bean will be your next president of the United States of America. Even if you don't live in the US, I will vote for you. I would vote for a dog over our current administration. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Oh yeah, I have Enchanted still on. Alright, size this down a little bit more. 0.69. I think that's gonna... Boom, boom, boom. Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Are they mirrored? Wait, whenever I hold the fortunes up, are they backwards? Is that what you mean, like with it being mirrored? Oh, they are this whole time? I didn't realize that. It used to not be. I don't think anyway. Wait a second. I have to see this. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, no one ever corrected me on that, did they? I'm surprised it took me that long. Or anyone to say anything. Okay, let me see really quickly. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Okay. I can find some humor in that. Thank you for bringing that up. I don't know, honestly, if that was always a thing either. Transform. Okay. It should be good now. Let me see. There we go. We fixed it. That one did Lanny. Pick a path with heart. The other one was for Tranny Scott. Whenever I do a test trigger, it just picks a random follower. Working out the kinks today will make for a better tomorrow. I swear this thing listens to me sometimes. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. Just like Alexa was earlier. Okay. We're good, we're good. Oh, we got another one. We got another one. Whenever possible, keep it simple, Kai. Whenever possible, keep it simple. We had something kind of similar. Sorry, I'm not holding it up in a very great spot. Whenever possible, keep it simple. Simplicity is always better. They were only today? Okay. Okay. Maybe only today? I wouldn't be surprised. Weird things happen all the time with stream stuff. It's very hit or miss. It's always a hit or miss, actually. But thank you. Everyone should feel comfortable, like, by the way, just putting this out there, always feel comfortable to let me know about things like that. I really don't mind. So, if things are off, if something seems off, more than likely it is not supposed to be that way. So, always feel free to let me know if something's kind of wonky. I think I went back and forth on this before. On like the color, but I do think I want that color now. Because it goes with this and the stove and like the gold I have on the scale up here a little bit. They're not quite the same shade. I think that's why I didn't want to do it before, was because it clashed with this, but I don't know. I feel like I'm fine with that. Never letting things be simple. I'm the same way. I make things more difficult than they have to be. I've always been that way. I've always struggled with that. I feel like I could put these like hanging over here on the wall. I don't like that. Let's see, let's see. Ooh, I like the yellow. I don't know if I've used that swatch before. I think maybe one time, but I can't recall. We're just gonna put all our like kind of dry herbs and stuff over here on this wall. This is where we're gonna have coffee and tea and stuff. Be a cute little vibe. "80-20 rule saves you from overthinking and working something." 80% you're all in and just let the 20 be. I like that way of thinking. Maybe I can put some cookies up here. I want a lot of cute clutter in this kitchen. It's just the lid. That was looking weird. Banana. Oh, it's not herb, it's tea. I like the little tea thing too. I don't know. Oh, it looks bad in here. The shadow is so ugly. Why? It would be really cute to put over here since this is where we have our tea stuff, but it looks very ugly. Shadow's not so bad here. I don't really like that placement. Can we put it over the stove maybe? Okay, it doesn't look too bad there. But then I can't have my pots and pans there. I guess I don't need this. I have some hanging right here. So I'd rather have this. I think that's cute. Did we get, or I don't think we have like a, no, we don't have a hood that's gonna be quite these vibes. Maybe I could grab like these and put these over here too. I don't like those there as much though. The uppers are so high. I like have all of this space here. I want to do something cute. I'd like to do something cute. Could just, I guess, have those higher. That's fine. Okay. Maybe I can consult with Country Kitchen. Not Kitchen Clutter. Not Kitchen Clutter yet. There are a couple of things from Kitchen Clutter. Home Chef Hustle might have a couple of objects too. Let me just look at all of those. Kitchen Clutter. Cool Kitchen, I'm not really vibing with for this. And then that was also a kit. Okay. Should we have our bucket of chicken here? I feel it's kind of cute to have that in here. I still need to put my sink. Definitely get some of these. This could be cute, maybe. I don't really have like shelf space because I don't want to put anything on these with the window walls. Like I don't want anything on those. I just want it to be open. So we're not gonna have as much like shelf space. I do like the idea of shelves here though, going down. Not these. Huh. Not that one either. Maybe the enchanted shelves could go. Ooh, I might have to play with that a little bit. Uh-oh. Okay, well, so much for that. We're gonna be here forever. Maybe get a scale. I want the other scale though. Where's the other one? Where's the cute little one from Kitchen Clutter? Do y'all see it? Uh-oh. Oh, I pressed F1 by accident. I meant to press 1, not F1. And then I need to save when we get back. Thanks for the redemption. You could have saved your channel points for that one. But low-key, I probably would have forgotten anyway. So thanks for the reminder. You, oh my gosh, Mel. You have almost 60,000 channel points? Oh my god. I mean, in a way, I'm not surprised. But oh my god. What is wrong with you? You're here so much. Let's see. Oh, accident? No! It's like removing all the things that I don't want removed. There we go. I think I want the older looking spice. Oh, there we go. Like this one. I like the vibe of that one. Okay. And then I was going to get a sink, I believe. Go ahead and grab that while I can. Probably just put it right here. Well, that's very nice of you. Don't blame Mel, your vibe's chill and relaxing. I'm glad that it's a good vibe for y'all. I'm glad you enjoy being here. It's fun for me, so it would not be fun without y'all here. What kind of sink do I want? Like, Enchanted by Nature did come with the like standalone sink, but that's not going to be quite the right look in here, I don't believe. You know? It's more of a bathroom sink to me. It looks more like a bathroom sink. We could put it in here. Maybe it would look kind of charming to have. You know what? I actually don't I was gonna say don't like that. No, I actually don't mind that. There's something about that that's kind of cute and quirky and whimsy. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. By the way, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. You know what I could do too is hide the other shelf or shelves in the top thing and do something like that. I'm a genius. That's it. I call it. I'm a genius. I don't know if I want green or if I want like the sandy color. I kind of like this one. But the thing is, I have these, but then it's like, I gotta squeeze something up in there. Because y'all know I'm not gonna leave an empty shelf. I can't leave a shelf blank. I have to put something. I have to. It's a rule. I could use the mushroom shelves. Would that be a little too funky? To put the mushroom shelves on the wall? I really like this, though. That's why you followed. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate it a lot. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I agree. It ties in some of the color from the appliances better. I like it with the flooring, too. Gets us a little more contrast. It would be cute to even put apothecary stuff in here, honestly. Like, there's something about that that's kind of cutesy, whimsy. Hey, that actually technically fits right there. Just fine. It does fit. I might do that in that little space. Cute. Maybe we could do... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. I don't think I want that in here, though. I could put a picture up here. Okay. I might need a little help, but at least I can admit it. Let me put this up here. So we have our little timer. Who was that? Who did that? Cass, welcome in. Cass Marie. How are you doing? Some little potions. Yeah, I could get some like little flasks and such. Oh, you got a cat picture. Mel with the cat picture. There's your little kitty. There's your kitten cat. It actually looks like... It almost looks like there are two cats. It's kind of a big floofball. It looks like two cats to me, almost. Like, it looks like there's a second one that's kind of curled up here. Like, that's the head or something. I don't know. I might just be seeing things. It kind of looks like two, though. Simi-lurking. Nice. What's for dinner? What are you cooking for us? I love it when people cook me dinner. I'm excited, Azula. You shouldn't have. I'm gonna size this down just a little. Beep bum, beep bum. Bum, beep bum, beep bum. I'm gonna make those blue, I think. Beep bum, beep bum. Bum, 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 beep bum. I almost never, it's funny, like, I almost never leave objects that just auto slot. Like, most of the time, the auto slots are not how I want them to be. Missed some of this build, but glad you caught the stream. Nice! Yeah, and I mean, I know it's a lot of content and a lot of hours, but you can always catch them on my YouTube VODs channel, too. I post every single stream on my YouTube VODs channel. Even the few, like, sub-only, VIP-only streams, you can still catch those. On that YouTube channel too, so you will not miss anything. But I know like y'all can't necessarily just watch hours and hours and hours of footage. Beep 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 beep. Boop 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 boop. Beep 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop. Bop, 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 bop. I might scoot this over just a little bit. Beep, 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 beep. Boop, 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 boop. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh. If anyone knows of any research studies going on right now with brain, anything to do with the brain, and I can get like a free MRI or something out of it, I will participate. It doesn't even have to pay me. That could be my payment. I would just be genuinely curious if I have a brain tumor or something. I really think I do. I really, really think I do. I actually wish I wasn't kidding. I really seriously do think I have one. I'm not a hypochondriac, though. I know that's like something a typical hypochondriac would say, but it's just one of those things that, like, you know, when you have a feeling about something, I just have had a very strong feeling about that for a little bit, like over a year now. Because my brain just seems to be melting at a rapid rate. The brain fog has been extremely real for a little too long. That looks kind of cute up there, doesn't it? What were we talking about? I'm just kidding. I feel like I've really struggled more over the past, well, pretty much year and a half with like, I think that matches too much. I need something in the middle. I'll find a plant. I feel like, I don't know, I struggle to find words a lot more. I trip over my words a lot more now than I used to. I don't know, that sounds like a really like small thing, but it definitely is not something that I've struggled with before. And I have found myself really struggling to just speak at times. And it's like a bit concerning, and like I'll forget things very easily around the house. Like I'll walk into a room and not remember what I walked in there to do, walk away, and then I remember again. Or I'll get distracted very easily and forget the original reason why I was doing it. It's just like kind of, I'm all over the place. I'm just a hot mess, you know? It's pretty much why I feel like something is wrong with my brain. Long COVID symptoms related to speech and memory. Yeah, that's what I think too. I mean, I've read about it. I've read some like research papers on that as well. It took me forever to get COVID too. At least I think. At least whenever I know for sure that I had it, the one time I tested for it, and it was like right before Christmas in 2022. It took me like almost 3 years to get COVID. And the biggest symptom I had too was just not being able to taste anything, which was extremely obnoxious. Especially that time of year. Like, come on. It's like doing all my baking. It's like, does it taste good? Because I honestly couldn't. I couldn't taste test it. Or I'd cook things. I'm like, I hope it tastes good. I followed the recipe, my own recipe, so hopefully. I like that. That's kind of fun. Yeah, I take vitamins. I do take vitamins daily. I feel like I want to scoot that over just a little bit. Maybe not that much, but like right there. Ooh, this is really pretty in here. What if I put this like on the island? Oh, maybe not sized up that much, but I can fix it. I like the look of that though. Maybe, I want maybe the dine out. Let me go for the dine out flowers. I feel like I literally just saw them and I accidentally scrolled the wrong direction. Here we go. Yeah, and like, I mean, I say it playfully, but I feel like there is something wrong. Like, I don't know. It's also just hard to gauge too, because it could just be the fact that I live alone and I don't really have interaction with people. I don't speak to people nearly as much as I used to as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of my speech is affected by just not having conversations with people. The only time I converse with people for the most part is during my streams now. Like this is the most I talk to anyone. So it's kind of like, I think the lack of interactions with people also is playing a role in that, potentially. Let me see. I just be talking 1 second and then the next second I'm just like doing stuff like that. Oh man, what is wrong with me? That one's just a playful, like, what's wrong with me? I want to put something else here as well that's kind of kitchen-y. We're gonna go all out with this. I'm gonna have fun with putting some plants up in here. Put you there. Oh, we could put you over that way. That's not quite what I was thinking. Put you. Scoot you over here a little bit more. No, not that far. Hey, how things just kind of like randomly, sporadically jump. Maybe we could go with more like that. I take omega-3s. I do take omega-3s. But I do like stay on top of some of that a pretty good bit. Like I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the studies and stuff with that just because it falls in line with my PhD. But omega-3s I think is like one of the strongest supplement you could take where there's actually sufficient evidence for taking it as opposed to a lot of other vitamins. I still take some vitamins as like just kind of a what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like a can't think of the right word for it. It's like just in case. I'm trying to think of the right word for just in case type situation. Not fail safe. That's gonna bother me now. I'm like trying to think of the right word. Could get a little canister. Ooh, wait, what's some of the fun stuff? Like maybe we have we could put pasta. Pasta, I'm an imposter. I like never use, maybe I use this. Oh, I have a slot down here. That's good to know. I want to use something I don't use super often. I'm gonna put some olives up here. I don't like olives, but point. I already sized it down, I think, was it once or twice? I don't remember. Oh, no, not 75. That would be the size of the lot. Yeah, I just want something kind of tall there. Tall and handsome. Let me go to kitchen clutter one more time. How big are these? I can size it down. I can put like a little canister thing up there. Yeah, if I weren't in sales, I think I'd be the same way. When I have weekends of no interaction, it makes me feel like I'm stumbling over my words on Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I can scoot the plants over. Do something like that. I did like a little yellow there. I kind of like that. It's fun. And then with the plants, I could maybe bring the blue in there. I kind of like the little yellow on that part. That's cute. Very cute. Very cute. Cute indeed. I don't think I want this dish. Oh, wait. I got distracted. Okay. I also don't have a dishwasher. I don't think I want one for this house. I feel like that kind of, or whatever, this castle throws off the vibes in a way. So we're going to have to think through that in a second. I want one of these here too, size down. No, not on the scale. I did think about putting something on the scale earlier, but I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. Shoop, 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 shoop. I don't know if I like this up here. I don't know. I don't think I like that. I could just put like a stack of books and pretend like they're cookbooks. I might just do that. Dishes might fit up there. Oh, let's put some bowls. Let's stick up a little bit. Just a little bit. I think I just want the base swatch. I'm gonna leave this one pretty open, is what I'm thinking, and then I want to get maybe the mixer. So I want some type of, I don't know what it's called. Oh, it is that. Okay, just had this thing on. I don't like that. Ugh, I don't like the swatches, but I do like the idea of baking. Pokey sneeze. Welcome in. I don't know if you mean it to be read as pokey or like poke, but let me know. But welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Pokey sneeze. Okay. That's typically how it goes. The first time I say things is almost always the more correct way. It's a sim mom. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But thanks for the fill up. Thanks for the 2 streams. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, that's such a cute emote. The little pumpkin. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're doing well. Pokey? Okay. Adzel, yeah, well, it's not like they can hear me. 55 seconds. 55 seconds. Thanks for the fill up, Pokey Sneeze. First fill up. Yes. Get some towels. Get some paper towels. Give me some paper towels. Let's be wasteful. Let's see. Give me all the paper towels. Maybe I could put like a fruit bowl in the corner. Actually, we're on the beach. Like, it would make sense. Maybe we have a little more of the tropical fruit bowl, you know? That kind of goes with the vibes. Cute. And I don't use this one super often, so it's kind of nice to get to branch out a little bit. I really wish that we had swatches for the paper towels. I will survive. You're back. Yay! Yeah, sorry, y'all. I couldn't even snooze them. I noticed they were about to start right after you followed. And after It's a Sim Mom popped in. 1.3. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a good size. We'll put that there. Just want this to kind of be in the center here. Cute little decorative element. I don't know, actually. I've not tried to put anything on the gallery today. Is anyone else playing Sims right now? Have y'all uploaded to the gallery lately? Are you able to upload today? If so, let us know. I'm not surprised. I have had issues with it. Earlier this week when I posted to the gallery, I did have to do it a couple of times for it to go through. Gallery's always been like that for me, though. Honestly, it's always been glitchy for me, so there have been times when I've just had to, like, literally wait in order to post, which is obnoxious. Just put that down there for right now. I don't even know if I want to use this one. Yeah, why did I put that? I kind of like this one. What if we had a bar? We'll do this. It's not good to have a bar of soap for the kitchen. Let's see. Put a little hand soap. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's fine. And then maybe we can find... Oh, wait, didn't I get a suggestion? Oh, for the potions earlier. I don't know how I just now remembered that, but I did. I at least remembered. We had a recommendation for, like, the potions. I'm going to have to go to debug. I did like that idea. Maybe we could put, like, a flask or two somewhere. We do have a dedicated, like, spellcaster area, so we're definitely going to be putting those... I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think right now I'm just struggling to multitask. This is my problem. Okay, let's see. Oh, we could put that down there. I like that idea. Maybe we put one of those on the bottom there. And then we can have... Which one was that? Forced Friendship. Let's get the one of Good Fortune. We've been having a lot of good fortunes tonight. So we can put the Potion of Good Fortune somewhere. let's see here. Where are we gonna vibe with this? You know what? It actually would be kind of cute to put that on the scale. The problem is that I sized the scale down, so it's kind of floating. So just chilling in Sims, working on a container home in Evergreen Arbor. Oh, that's so fun! So, really cool thing. Actually, Mel, if you're still here, is that how you found me? Who all is here who was from when I worked on the container home complex last year? Because that was like kind of around a year ago when I started. And then it like turned into a Christmas themed complex because we like kind of got into November working on it. Yes? Okay. Yeah, I think that's like actually when I really started to grow, or like I started getting traction when I was working on my container home build or complex. It was like 6 or 7 apartments. I think it was 6 apartments, but then I had a coffee shop with boba tea. So it was like 7 containers. That was a really fun build. It was a really fun build. Each one was like a very different style too. And then maybe we can do... I like the idea of potion of curse cleansing. I'm hearing all the things. Give me a second. Let me catch up. Oh, you're fine. I was just wanting to know though. For some reason that popped into my head, and I was like, I think that's how I met Mel through stream. Yeah, it's when the bucket of chicken was discovered. Yes. Oh, I gotta hydrate. Thank you, Kai. Trying to become better at building, so I decided to try and rebuild everything. Oh, that's fun. That's really fun. That's a good idea too. That's a good way to do it. That is a good way to do it. Maybe we could do Potion of Immortality and put it on this shelf up here. Uh-oh. Oh, Grace. Oh, that one's actually just slotted. Let me go. Okay, I just want to get the height. Okay, put you back up there, and then... yeah, cute. I'm gonna save. Thank you, Lenny. I love all my children. You finished Moonwood Mill and Oasis Springs. Oh, cool. Moonwood Mill is such a vibe. Ah! What's in my eye? I'm fine. I'm fine. What is this? Happy Emotion Potion. Oh. Oh, we gotta put that in here. I mean, we don't have to, but it would be fun. Well, y'all are my chillins. I don't know what else to call y'all right now. I did think about that, or have been thinking about that. It's not an important thing to get figured out by any means right now. Oh yeah, I have the shelves over here too. I could maybe put this like over here. But like, there's different communities and what they call themselves and like their Discord channels and stuff. Like we still haven't like come up with a fun kind of name for our whole community. And I don't know what it's going to be. But I also feel like I should wait until we have more people, you know? That's an important decision, and I don't think 500 people on Twitch is enough of a sample size, you know? It's not a big enough sample size to determine such an important decision. Matthew's Minions. I want it to be something that doesn't incorporate my name, you know? I don't know. I feel weird having something, like naming a community after myself. I want it to be something different. Unless the name is just like spot on and everyone loves it and is in agreement to do it, then fine. But otherwise I feel weird about that. Go with my plant vibes. We'll have to think through it a little bit. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, let me see this real quickly. SMBB on AC. Welcome in. Sorry if I completely butchered that. But thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. How y'all doing? How's your stream? What'd you do? What'd you do? Smeeby's attack with Molotov cocktails of friendship. Oh my gosh, I love that. Welcome in. What'd you stream? What'd you do? I love that message. That is so funny. Sundergoat. Thanks for the follow. Again, sorry if I'm like completely butchering your names. But welcome in, y'all. And if you need to raid and run, that's perfectly fine too. But I hope you had a good stream playing some Sims. Awesome. We are currently working on a fairy beach castle. So we were making some progress on it. But it's a pretty big build. Has a lot to it. And I haven't done an overview, so maybe it'd be good to do an overview right now. But we like have our living space on this side, or like the left side, and then the right side is more like the throne room and stuff like that for like hosting things and other people. But we have our living space right down here, really large living room area, some really fun vibes, going into like some beachy color schemes and such. And then we have like our great hall off of that, so really pretty fun vibes. And we're currently working on like cluttering up the kitchen, so it's still a work in progress, but this is what we're working with here. Have really pretty view of the ocean in here. And then we have a bathroom. Only one bathroom because fairies don't need bathrooms very much. But we have like a bathroom space in here. Some really fun vibes. And then off of that, it's like a little utility closet. Unfortunately, the only secret doors we have are bookcases, but this is how you get downstairs to like our dungeon area. We have like a wine cellar here, servants' quarters and such, which we still need to build out. It'll have a little kitchenette, a little spellcaster room, and then below that is our dungeon space. So we have like a dedicated, let me get out of tab mode, it's getting a little funky, like fairy dungeon space with the little bird cages and then some cells. And then on this side is the throne room. So we have our throne room here, and then the two daughters, two little princesses, are over here. And the idea is that the stones here on display kind of charge up the thrones, and they help like maintain their powers, give them strength. Then we have like a little chapel shrine area for Spruce Almighty off of that. And then moving up to the next floor is like an entertainment space. So we have like a bar area here with some seating, some music. And then across the bridgeway is our ballroom. So, you know, have dances here. It's just gonna be like a big open space for people. So entertainment vibes. We have a little office space off of that. And then our little toddler princess bedroom in this room right now. Still need to go back in and clutter everything, but little spellcaster room here. This is going to be a terrarium space. I'm trying to like keep it quick because there's a lot to see. Then on the third floor up, we have our library over here. So fun little library, a little den. You can come over here and read, look outside at the ocean. And then we have our teenage daughter's room in this space. And then we have a little apothecary space in this part of the tower. Then you go up to the fourth floor here. And then this is where our king and queen quarters is. So their bedroom space over here. A little paint nook area, their own kind of living space. And then off of that is a little like craft corner. And complete with like a balcony space out. And on this side, on the top floor, is like a little crystal garden space. So, lots of things in this build. Lots of nooks and crannies. But we love the clutter here. We spent a lot of time on some pretty big builds just to get all the clutter in. Tormenting Sims, getting massive lag, crashes OBS. Oh. You had me at Torment. Oh my gosh, Dragonfly. Oh me. Y'all. Mostly still new to Sims 4, played Sims 3, but Sims 4 is taking some learning. I get that. I just started playing Sims 4 back in like February of last year pretty consistently, so I get it. It's like a big learning curve. It's just a lot of things you have to learn, especially with like building. I do mostly building, but I always forget to introduce myself. But my name's Matthew. I go by Dr. Sims. But you can call me Matthew as well. But I mostly stream Sims 4 and I mostly do building. I do some gameplay occasionally, more so when we have the events, so I can get all the objects and such. But I play Sims 4 mostly. We play like Luma Island. I've played Stardew a couple of times, not very much though. And what other games have we done? I feel like we play Among Us every once in a while, Fortnite every once in a while, but I mainly stick with sim games, simulation games. They're like my go-to. With Sims 4 being the primary one. Oh, we got a fortune. Sorry, I was trying to catch up on chat. Bria, if you don't do it excellently, don't do it at all. If you don't do it excellently, don't do it at all. I actually kind of disagree with that one. I'm not gonna lie. Did someone say Fortnite? I do the occasional Fortnite Friday with my friend Finn. So she and I like to do duos sometimes. If you don't do it excellently, don't do it at all. I get where it's coming from. It's kind of like, you know, you don't want to half-ass something necessarily. You know, like, but at the same time, don't let perfectionism, though, prevent you from doing anything or getting started. Improvement is always what you strive for. Strive for improvement, not perfection. So I think that one's kind of like, you could flip it both ways. Trying to teach someone who never played any Sims how to do Sims 4 when I've only played Sims 3, so any knowledge is welcome. Oh God, I don't even know where to start. Yeah, it can't be perfect all the time. But yeah, welcome in, Bria. I hope you're doing okay. Trying to teach someone who never played Sims how to do Sims 4. The thing is, like, Sims 3 is nice because there's a lot more customization. So in a way, it's a little bit easier and harder in different ways on Sims 4. Because you don't have to like think about matching things as much. It's just kind of like, well, if it doesn't come in the swatch, it doesn't come in the swatch. So it's not like you have as many combinations of things that you could do necessarily. But yeah, I always have like move objects on. That's like one of the things. Alt placing items is super helpful to like put them everywhere. And if you want to like have a more cluttered look or lived in look, which is what I always like to use. So that's just a preference, personal preference. But like bb.move objects on, I don't know if you use that cheat or not, but it's definitely super, super helpful. So you can place things literally anywhere instead of it being restricted to going in a particular tile or up against other objects. Yeah, Steffi, Google the shortcuts like alt placing, quarter floor tile keys. So quarter floor tiles can kind of like, if you press Control F, it's like one little trick where you can place the flooring down in quarter tiles as opposed to full tiles. All sorts of little tricks and such to get through. Yeah, and that's what I was getting at earlier. It's like, it's overwhelming. It was overwhelming for me whenever I started because of all of the objects and such, and they've had so much new DLC pump out since even I started. So I can only imagine if you're new to Sims 4 and like you're just getting into the game and you have all these additional packs and such, and it's just like overwhelming, I imagine, to figure out like what you want to use and like what's more your style, and you're still trying to figure out what your style is or how you like to build. Okay, I know I said I wanted to leave that open, but I kind of want to use it just for vibes. And then if you want to play in it, you can just delete it. Yeah, new pack and new kit next month already. I want us to be bacon. Not bacon like B-A-C-O-N, but baking. And by baking, I don't mean like baking, I mean like cooking baking. So we could put like this right here. And then we could have the ingredients over here. Let me scoot this over. There we go. It's kind of like we're cooking. We're baking. Let me do that. Yeah, it's cute. Thanks for the save, Bria. Thanks for the save. I'm gonna wait and do ceilings last for the whole place. I'm not gonna worry about ceilings right now. Ooh, I see shelves. I see more shelves that I forgot about. Let's put Phil. We have to put Phil. Uh-oh. Oh, I had kitchen clutter on. I was like, why? What? Okay, well, I'm gonna have to manually put Phil. Blasphemous. Pure, utter blasphemy. Blasphemy. I don't know, maybe put him on the edge. I'll put him on the edge of glory. Let's see. Let me... now I need more stuff. Let me see really quickly. Come on, game. Oh, I could put this up here, actually. I could. Cute. Skincare, do your skincare. Like the pup cup thing that pops up when people redeem things. Thank you. I think it's pretty cute. I think it's pretty cute. Okay, now I want something here. Oh, I could get the little thing from Cottage Living, the pot, the crock pot thing. I don't know what it's called though. Why is my game glitching? Don't see it. Cottage Living. There it is. The King's Cookware. And that's the thing too that's really hard if you're just starting in Sims 4, because the search in the catalog is abysmal. Because objects are named quirky, fun, quirky things, which, you know, is cute in a way, but it makes it harder to find objects because they're just not called what they are. Well, it's kind of cute too, and it matches. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Why you never know what to, suggest to look up. Yeah, it's pretty bad. I really hope eventually they overhaul the search engine. I mean, I know a lot of people are against AI in a lot of different ways, but I would not be against AI being used as like a search engine in the game. I think being able to find objects a bit more easily would be nice. There, literally every stream, there's a moment where I'm like, where are you? You know, like I'll spend a few minutes trying to find this one object that I know we have, and it's just like I have to go through everything to find it, and it's kind of annoying. Whereas if I could just describe the object in simple terms and put that in to search for it, it would be much easier. I don't know if I want like a coffee machine or just like a tea kettle. I'm kind of feeling more tea kettle vibes. Yeah. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, this would be really cute on like the top shelf. Maybe size down. I don't want it to be super big. Cute. And then I got my elephant. see here. What vibes do we want for this? Ooh, I like that one. Okay, and then for the elephant. Ooh, it's like matchy-matchy. I don't know if I want to go matchy-matchy. Honestly, kind of just like the base swatch. I feel like the blue swatches kind of clash. This one's not too bad if we wanted to do the light blue. Maybe that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so if I have... Why am I not seeing the kettle? There we go. I'll do that one from For Rent. Yeah, I like that color swatch for that. Then I might go with something a little bit different for this. Let me get debug objects. Debug and live edit. Let's see. It should let me as few objects where it won't let me do that, I guess. Like this color. Oh, no. Okay. Wait, why does it keep wanting to slide back there? It must be, well, that's outside. Never mind. I was gonna say something, and then I was like, no, don't say that. Tea. Oh yeah, it does. It doesn't. Matches my tea. My little mug. My little mug. I am drinking some mint green tea, and it is really, really good. I always have a mug every stream. I start off my streams with a mug of the stream. So I like to feature my mugs quite a bit. Oh, momentary happiness. I wish I had that in a jar for myself. Put this in here too. I like the idea that we have some of our little batches of things, our little brewskis. If you find some, link the rest of us. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I actually don't know if I want to size this down anymore. I think I want it to be bigger now. I'll pull this forward. Because I like the idea that maybe we brew tea, and then maybe we just put, you know, a little splash of happiness, a little splash of joy. What is this one? A little splash of supernatural shield. So, kind of a cute little vibe, I think. And then I want the little tea canisters too. With the little hoppity hops. Oh, these would be kind of cool to put up here, just to have some like old dishware, old kettles, so to speak. Where did it go? Oh, here we go again. What did I just say? See, this is the brain fog. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, the canisters. Oh, we have these too. Hot sage green tea. You can get like some of these. This one is chilled sage. We can have hot and cold. And you're hot and you're cold. You're yes and you're no. In and you're out. You're up and you're down. Fight, we break up, we kiss, we make up. Oh, there it is. Snowy Escape. I don't know why I can never remember that this is Snowy Escape. I want it to be smaller. It's like I remember these are, so I should remember that these are too. I like this one. This is always one of my go-tos. Looks like a variety pack. See what I did there? Variety. Variety pack. I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. Oh god, that was awful. Whoops. Wait. Yeah, that's lined up. Okay. Let me scoot this over. I actually don't know if I like that or not. I feel like the canned drinks kind of ruin the vibe. If I do say so myself, and I do. I can put another thing of those back up in there. Love both those splashes. Bouncing head to bed. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for following all those things. Hope you have a good night. Maybe I could do the blue one back here. I don't know. I don't really like the blue on blue look of that. The swatches of these are a little bit, like, I don't know. It just doesn't quite look right. I just like this one. Maybe do something different out here. I can put that back there. Ooh. Wait, what swatches do we get with this? It's more chicken. Oh, but I have these. I'd rather put those. We already have chicken over here. You just got Chick-fil-A delivered? I had to deliver Chick-fil-A earlier today. It's kind of cute looking. Oh, I forgot to change this swatch too. I don't like that one. Well, actually, let's go with that. It matches that one. Actually, that's kind of funny. It's almost the same wait, is that the same swatch? In the little square, it looks like it's the same swatch. I swear. This one does look a little bit darker, I think, but that's kind of funny. Oh my god, where'd it go? It just disappeared. Why does that keep happening to me tonight? There's another set of mugs that I want to try to get. No, I think I want these over in this corner. Do those cute ones there. Do I Uber Eats or make something? Uber Eats, treat yourself. Yeah. Let us know what you get. We like to share what we get. We actually have a dedicated foodie channel in the Discord too. Oh, you're fine, Ari. Look at you go, working on your Twitch panels and your logo. I want to get the B&H tea cups. Just the cups though. I don't want like the kettle necessarily with the tray. Oh, I never got a dish strainer. Oh no. Yeah, see, there's the kettle. There's the tray with the cups. You can get just the cup. I gotta find it. There it is. It's that thing. That it also looks like the planter, so it's like you never know until you actually hover over it. You got Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr. I don't know about you, but I got Carl's Sr. You can have Carl Jr. I'll take Carl Sr. I don't know which one of these I want to do. The pink is kind of cute in here, the little pop of pink. Just give me a Carl any day. There's a Carl and Jimmy Neutron. You know what's funny is I can't really think of a show or movie that features a Carl. There's Carlton, but just a Carl. I don't think I want all of these on one side. I think that's gonna look weird. Does that look weird? Yeah, I kind of want to put these back here. That way it's not too cluttered up front. I watched the new O.J. Simpson documentary on Netflix. I finished that today. I've been watching it the past couple of days. And got very angry about a lot of things. He did it. Without a doubt, he did it. But there was a lot of mishandling. That's my opinion, of course, but there was a lot of mishandling of that case on both sides. That's cute. I like the way that came out. Cute, 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 cute. Cute, 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 cute. Now we do have the dining table here too, so I want some type of centerpiece here. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I most certainly want a plant, I think. What plant shall we put? I wonder if this could look cute in here. Miles write a book about what he would have done if he did it. Yeah. There's Carl the Stuntman, Scooby-Doo. Wait, what? That's kind of cute. I think I'm pretty content with this. I think one thing I'd like to do is see what some of these planter boxes may or may not look like on top of these uppers. And the shadows are probably going to be an issue, which means I'm probably not going to use it, but I want to see. At the very, very least, I'd like to see. Ah, my nose is getting itchy. Carl from Up and Carl the intern from Phineas and Ferb. Lenny and Carl from Simpsons. Okay, now I feel like you're just Googling. I still feel like there's not a lot of Carls, though. I still feel like they're an like underrepresented. That's an underrepresented name. Yeah, shadows are always awful on these things. They're always so bad. one doesn't look too bad. This one, it's pretty dark, but I mean, I haven't added lights in yet either. I don't really have much light in here. Mariancita? Let me know how to say your name, but welcome in. How you doing? Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Marian. I like that name. I don't know if I want to do this. It doesn't quite fit on top like I'd want it to. It's not bad though. Let me see what colors. I could, I don't like just the green. The clippage is worse on the green. We need the florals over it. That's kind of a vibe. I like this one. I don't know if I want to do this or not. I'm just testing it. I'm testing it out. So if you don't like it, don't let me know yet. I do think that's pretty cute looking though. And then we have these, and maybe the big one. I want to see how this looks, because we need it to have, like, not necessarily an overgrown look, but it needs to have plants literally everywhere. Yeah, like, these actually don't look shadowy up there if I were to put those. I don't know if I want to overlap it this much, but I just want to see what this looks like. I want it to have like a magical vibe. I love that. I think that's pretty. That's pretty. So pretty. Okay, I'm gonna save. I think the kitchen's in good enough shape for right now. Oh wait, I need to put let me put a little rug in front of the sink here. Oh wait, I didn't put the strainer either. Man, y'all were about to let me leave the kitchen without me doing those things. Shame on y'all. I mean, I could put this over there. I just don't want something hanging on that wall necessarily. Other than the uppers. Part of me isn't really bothered by that, though. I don't know. That doesn't really bother me too much. Oh, I can see where I had to do that. I don't really like that. I'll put a vine or something. Oh, why did I have to look at that? That's all. I don't like the way that looks. That's okay, though. It's okay. I feel like you could have a sculpture or something framed by the leaves. I could look and see. That could be a cool idea. I like this one because it matches kind of the gold tint of this. Even though we have like the darker copper tones everywhere else, but the sink isn't. I think that's fine. And it matches the handles here too, on the uppers and lowers. I can get on board with that. That's fine. The main view I don't want to obstruct is this wall, because this is the one that faces out to the ocean, more so. I could put gnomes. Maybe I could have a gnome. Or 2 or 3. What do we think about that? Okay, I think I'm gonna stand up. We're going up. We're going up. Ugh, we're going up. I need to stand up. Okay. Let's see. Get this thing going. Gotta find an up amount. Yeah. I'll eventually be able to put one. Thanks for the hydrate. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab Chris Ann, welcome in. Thanks for the 4 streams. I like the little mushroom one. That could be kind of fun. I feel like I might save him though for a different room. Maybe we could put him in like the spellcaster or apothecary. I could put the Gandalf one. I don't know. I feel like the other one is better for the kitchen space. Okay. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. I can size them up potentially. I mean, I wasn't thinking that big, but essentially that's like what we could do. I'm going to size him down. I'm not going to leave him that big. Or should I leave him that big? I mean, he fits. I think he needs to be sized down a little bit. Size him down 50%. Yeah, you have the little emote. That's a cute emote. Kitty love. That one's for going down. Pack it up. Heading on out. Let me scale this one. 1.5. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit more finicky. I don't even know. I think I still raised it up more. No, down one more. I think those are, maybe it is this one. That's about the same height. Now, it does make this a bit more shadowy. Not too bad though. It is a cute addition. Have our little gnomes popping up. Because I did want to put gnomes all over the castle, because that was like a big thing with the pack too. That was kind of controversial for a lot of people. Is it a gnomes pack or is it a fairies pack? Okay, I'll be right back. I just need to like turn my AC off. Okay, Mia. Mia's in here. Hello, girl. You wanna say hi? I almost stepped on her because I didn't realize she was behind me. Say hi. She actually wanted to come in here and see y'all again. Yeah, it's okay. She does get a little bit more freaked out when I'm like standing up holding her. I say hi. You want to take over the stream? Oh, we gotta treat Mia. Mel got you a treat, baby. You get 2 treats tonight. You get 2 treats. Okay. Let me see how I can do this. I'm gonna hold her like a sack of potatoes. It's okay. I got you. You get 2 treats. Say thank you, Mel. Say thank you. She's like, just show me the treat. Where's the treat? All gone. Say thank you. She says thank you very much. Y'all have spoiled her tonight with 2 treats. Yeah, extra special night. Ain't that right? Okay. Good girl. You wanna explore? Like, I have her bed over here, but she doesn't really sleep in it very much. She doesn't really have much to do with it. But if she ever did get in the habit of being there, I mean, I'd have to buy a new little webcam or something. But I could put one over there eventually. And have her on the stream. Okay. I think we can leave this now. I'm okay with where this is right now. I might add more stuff later. But I think we're good. The only other thing I would maybe add is like lights. I don't have any lights over here really. We have so much glass, it's kind of like we don't need it too much. Ooh, look at that, how the light comes in. Oh, that's so pretty. Could you imagine having that type of view? It's like gorgeous. Gorgeous. Maybe I could get some branches in here. Put a couple of branch lights. Just kind of block the way of the gnomes, doesn't it? Not really the biggest fan of how that looks. Actually, it does look kind of cute from down here. Never mind. I'm okay with that. Perspective. It's all about perspective. You just gotta look at it from the right perspective. Might do it that way. And then I'll probably end up using this as the ceiling everywhere. Oh no, I hope that did not just break my game. Okay. Please tell me it didn't delete anything. I don't think I'm deleting my clutters. My clutters are everywhere. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Swirly and pretty, yeah. Thank you. I think, I really like the design of the glass wallpapers a lot. Super, super pretty with all the viney kind of structure to it. Okay, so I said I'd get into the lore a little bit. Let me pull up my Google Doc because I don't remember everything off the top of my head. Now, we have this like basement area. Let me see. Oh, where is it? Is it this one? Yeah. So the idea, first of all, like we were working on the upper floors and I had put this picture and I was like, I think we have some type of feud between werewolves and fairies. And I was like, we have a werewolf that's loose in the castle. So like I have this one picture here with the claws. I'm going to put a couple of others. And then I was like, I knew we were going to have a dungeon. So we have like a dungeon down here. The idea is that we have like a fairy part of the dungeon here. And then we have cells for werewolves, essentially. Now, in the last stream, we were working on this area down here, the first subfloor. And this is where we have a butler who lives with us, and he's a spellcaster. And then we also have this, like, secret... We ended up coming up with, like, this storyline that we have this secret mermaid who's a siren, like an undercover mermaid. And we said that the siren was undercover mermaid who's pregnant or already has had a child. We weren't sure yet. I made a little secret nursery off of this room here. And the idea is like, we were pretending like this person really likes desert scapes. And so I was trying to decorate the room more so like a desert rather than a beach theme. The idea is like you throw them off the trail, right? You wouldn't think a mermaid would want like a desert. And so anyways, the werewolf is loose because the mermaid let it loose to wreak havoc on the fairy household to seek revenge because her husband was a werewolf killed by a fairy. So the idea is that she's trying to get her revenge because of her late husband. So we have the werewolf urn. And then the butler, however, who lives right here, and he has his little spellcaster room over here. So he has a smaller bedroom, but he has like a whole dedicated space for his craft. So the butler's trying to help the fairies as a spellcaster to capture the werewolf to protect the family. And he can wipe the undercover mermaid's memory. So we had mentioned something along those lines in the last stream. And so the idea is that this whole castle, though, is a front because fairies are on the beach to run experiments on mermaids as well. So that's why the mermaid does not want to be found out. So fairies are experimenting on mermaids and werewolves. So that's like a little bit of the lore that we've come up with for the build. Just to catch all up a little on where we are right now. But it's a cute little like nursery. I really wanted to do this because we had the new bassinet for the mermaids. So it was just like the idea is that she had her baby. They don't know, obviously. And then the spellcaster, I'm gonna put a hole in the wall, but like the spellcaster from time to time thinks he hears crying, what sounds like crying when he's working over here in his room. And we could put something like this in the wall by the nursery where the bed is. And that can like make things a little bit more interesting. So yeah, it's turned into kind of like a dramatic situation. Got some drama. We have a nice little wine cellar over here, though, off of that space. And then just a hallway with bookcases. And then this is how you get to the dungeon, is the secret bookcase entrance right here. This is going to be a bathroom. This is the little living space for them. And then this is going to be like a little kitchen dining area for them downstairs as well. And a pantry area off of that. So lots and lots of things to still figure out down here. Okay, so we need to figure out where some of these pictures are going to go in this place, because I might still just temporarily put them in random spots, but I want them out of the way down here. Oops. So we'll put them just kind of in this area for the time being until we figure out exactly where we want to go. Lucas, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the 3 streams. I'll just put that there for right now. Maybe we can get the bathroom laid out. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. I really like the color of the rock for this one. Maybe I do this color down here with the pink a little bit. It might be a little odd, but I still want to have like fairy vibes down here. Isn't that weird that the placement here, I guess because it's like up against the wall, but I like how much that clips. I could have like a little backsplash for this part. I feel like it looks weird there though. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, because I'd like to use this one that brings in some of the pink color, but it's white, which doesn't really look great down here. I don't like the way that's looking, so we're not going to do that. And then let me get the sink, though. I'll go ahead and grab this sink for in here. Now, the problem... I hate bathrooms that are shaped this way. You have to enter from here. Yeah, it's mainly where the door is located. I really like the door being centered in the hallway. It's not super important. It doesn't have to be. But it does make the toilet a bit more complicated to figure out. I would like to use the fun toilet, though. Like, I don't know. It fits the vibes, I think, for it being, like, also the servant quarters kind of area. I wish we had one where, like, the tree part was this color green. I guess this layout's fine. It's very simple. Nothing wrong with that. I can't really do much else with that. Okay, I am gonna scoot this out though. I don't want it to be clipping into the wall that much. Can get the little mirror. And then we'll get us our little rug here. Yeah, cute little bathroom. So size that down. I'll have to, let me tool mod this for a sec. 0.35. Yeah, perfect. Maybe we'll do that one. And then I like the idea that maybe we have like a leaf kind of rug off of the shower here. I actually like the shape of that one, I think the best. Maybe do like the dark green. I thought this swatch of the toilet was a good one to go with the shower. It's not like the mushroom part here or whatever is pink, but it's a red color, so it kind of helps bring that color over here a little bit. I could put like a little wall here. Okay, I know it looks really bad with the lighting right now, but geez, that's kind of nuts how bad the lighting got with that. But then what if I did like the glass wallpaper? Just like a little added flair to it. Otherwise, you're gonna have water coming out on that side. You know, just something to block off the water from being in there. And then we can start to like get some other things. We can maybe put our towels like on the other side of this. Welcome in if you're just tuning in. We are working on a fairy beach castle that we started a little while back, shortly after Enchanted by Nature came out. And we're working on like kind of the basement area where the servant quarters is going to be. But at a glance, if you're new here, this is what the castle looks like from the outside. So it's been a pretty big build. And this was like a last edition. The other part, like the rest of the castle is laid out. It's just a matter of going through and like putting some finishing details and clutter items. Oh no, Steffi, you still haven't gotten your food? Oh, that's awful. I am so sorry that it's taking that long for them to get your food to you. That's not fun. The hanger starts coming in. Let me put this here. I was trying to do something a little fun. I like the pink vibe to bring that in a little bit from over here, but maybe that one. I'm fine with that. Okay, let's get us a little brush. Keep the toilet clean. Put that there. You could do that color there too. Some TP. I'll stick with that. And then I'll probably get a trash can and size it down at least just for vibes. Maybe I could get like this one. Make it a little tiny trash can. And then let me get some soap for the sink. And then I might also get some soap for the shower space too. Would be nice. that color in from the shower over here. Boom, boom. I wonder if we could get the stack of towels from Sleek Bathroom Kit, size them. No, they're not gonna clip, or slot rather. I'm gonna size them down and put them on here. Just like little extras. You're wasting away. Have they messaged you? Like at all? Oh, they haven't picked it up yet. That's rough. Maybe I push that over to the side a little bit more, or I can kind of meet in the middle. And then, I mean, I'm getting hungry just thinking about your hunger. It's negatively impacting me. Let me get the Sleek Bathroom Kit. Here we go. I'll get you, put you on the wall. It's not quite the right shape. Oh, I like that one. Let's do that one. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, okay. Then I want something art-wise on the wall here, and then I'm thinking of shelves. We need to put some shelves. Not those, though. I'm gonna save really quickly before... Yeah, sympathy hunger. Yeah, they are perfect fairy-sized towels, aren't they? That's a good idea. Good way to put it. Then we need a plant. Let me grab a plant. First and foremost, have to put a plant. Maybe get this sized down. Okay, we'll put you like right there. My beautiful voice. Spellcaster has to size them up each time he wants to shower. Yeah. Let's see. Just a slight inconvenience. This is always like an easy thing that takes up one shelf. Put that kind of back up in there. Is that a 0.05 situation? It almost looks like it. Oh, ever so slightly off. Okay, a little bit more, minus 0.01. It's a little too much, but it's fine. It clips just fine. Let's see, what can we go with here? What can we go? I don't know. I like the yellow. Actually, no. I was like with the sink, but I don't know if that's the vibes or not. Oh, we got a fortune or Ari. For Ari, I can speak, I promise I have words. Stop nagging to your partner and take it day by day. Stop nagging to your partner and take it day by day. We've not had one quite that straightforward since Tony. That one is a bit attacking you. Jeez. That did not come from me. That came from the ticket printer, okay? That did not come from me. Unless they mean your sneaky link. Tony's was worse. Like, Tony had the worst fortune still to date. I have it somewhere in this cup, but y'all be fortuning it up. I have so many fortunes. But Tony's was rough. Azula with the fortune. The most useless energy is trying to change what and who God so carefully created. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I can't hold these up at a very good place right now. I can't see my webcam very easily. The most useless energy is trying to change what and who God so carefully created. And that still isn't in the frame very well, is it? It was in the frame on my camera frame, but in my Streamlabs, I forgot to have it cropped a little bit. So I'm just failing all over the place tonight. With showing y'all the fortunes. That's why I try to read them a few times. You are God's gift to humanity. Yes. Basically. On a basic level, that is exactly what it's saying. Exactly. I mean, that's what I would take away from it. Maybe you could get some of these little products. Let's get a little pra-pra, a little preem-preem, a little la-di-da, tra-tra, a little sa-sa, a little ooh-la-la. Okay, minus 0.03 sub minus 0.025 minus 0.012. And then we're gonna make you do that. I need to get some toothbrushes. We have 2 people living here. Where's the... Oh, wait. What about the... Where's this... Yeah. Maybe I should use this one. Because it has 2 toothbrushes. I don't think they'd want their toothbrushes touching like that, though. I'm just gonna get one. It's fine. Ignore that. Put that there. You get the fun one. What shall we put up here? I could put some fancy little towels. Oh, a candle would be nice. The problem is that this candle looks so massive because everything is sized down. So it kind of looks ridiculous. So maybe not a candle. Boop, 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 boop. I could put Phil. Can never have too many Phils. Cute. You look good, Phil. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, okay, I just had a thought. Sorry. Interesting. I had a feeling that had to be a thing, but I had to look and see what it was called. If you're curious where my mind went, Google dendrophilia. And maybe from the name you can figure out what exactly it was I was looking up without having to Google it. Let's see. Could put some of these. I always like kind of gotten out of the habit of using some of these other cute little clutter objects. This is base game. That's like little products of some sort. I don't know if I want that in my search history. Yeah. I don't know if I want that in anyone's search history. Like this one. Maybe you do that. That's cute. Simple, cute. Simple, but effective. And then I want like a cute little wall decor. Something or another over here. Something. I still have to put lights here too. Let's see. If I put the vine, I could put the vine thing there. Kind of like how I have around the rest of the house, you know? Like we just did in the kitchen. Oh, that looks really cute there. Oh wow, I feel like if I did that, I'd want the small one. That does look kind of cute in here, doesn't it? Gives it more of the whimsy vibe. I'd probably size it down a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. September, already stressing about graduation plans? I mean, you shouldn't stress about that yet. You don't know if you're graduating. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. The things I think sometimes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Congrats, though. I mean, you're almost there. at least you get to think about it, you know? A lot of people are just starting out and they don't get the opportunity to think about it for a while. The congrats. Ooh, I kind of like this one. I'm glad your food's on your way. I'm glad your food is on the way. If I can speak words, I will try my best to. I graduated and it doesn't even seem like it a lot of times. I don't know if I like it this bit. I don't know if I want to use this. I'm not sure. Oh, I don't like the shadow on that. That's ugly. Do, do, do. Bloody, bloody, bloody blue. I could put one of these. Actually, let's do that. Perfect. Do, 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 do. So the one I used upstairs is this swatch. It's not even the same. That works, and it fills the space up pretty easily. And we get more plants. Oh, it has the mirror though, so I can't size it down. I was about to say I almost want to size it down just slightly, but I can't really do that. I do want to bring it down a little bit though. Not that low. What? Okay. Sorry, y'all had to listen to that. Not really, but alas. What if I wrapped these around the mirror? The Mirore. Lumine Memore. Mirore. Lumine. Luminous Memoris. Luminous Memore. I need to go to bed soon. I think I like the one at the bottom. I could size them down a pretty good bit and do it like this. Okay, let me see something really quickly. This is gonna probably look ugly, but I have to see all the way around. Yeah, I kind of don't like that. I think I like it with just the two. I think that's pretty. Kind of like it's growing over it a little bit. I could branch it out like it's growing out. Kind of like we did upstairs in the other bathroom space. And then I could get this one, size it down, and put it up higher. Like it's branching off. Maybe make this a little bit smaller. No, I don't like that. I don't like it with just the one because that just looks weird. That kind of bothers me. I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal, but it kind of does bother me. Just having the one. We have this that goes kind of upside down a little. Oh yeah, we don't get that though in the other one though. Just it's so funny. Midnight Logic, welcome in. How are you doing? Thanks for the follow. Hope you're having a good night. Make sure you fill up. Moved over from TikTok. Yeah, this is the better place. So I actually completely forgot I was streaming to TikTok as well. But I can't like do too much with TikTok on Twitch or else I get in trouble. So I kind of stream for lurker vibes occasionally on TikTok. But I can't combine the chat like on screen or something or else I get in trouble. And I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch. I could put this size down in here. I don't like the way that looks though. But hello, lovelies. If you're over on TikTok, happy to have you here. These are just too big. I don't like them when they're big. I could have said so many comments just now, and I'm not going to. Let's see. I kind of like it lower though. Like if I put it that way, I like them to be a little bit lower. I still need to change the swatches. I'm not planning on them being the brown swatch. I'm just trying to figure out the vibes. Add some little flair touches to it, I think. Just got a Mac Mini today. Ooh, fun. Hoping to download Streamlabs and start clipping some of your gaming. Oh, that's fun. Good luck with that. Go ahead and scale this down a little. I think I want them to be this color. I kind of like it green over here though, like it's built into the mirror just a little bit. 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 No. A little bit, Alexis. You use one for work and just upgraded to the M4. Big fan of it so far. Oh, cool. Maybe I do the green. Just have it all be green. I'm like getting into the moment of just indecisiveness everywhere. Everywhere. I'm just indecisive. I can't even come up with songs on the fly anymore. That's how tired I'm getting. Let's see. If I put... That actually looks kind of cute, sized down that small. What if I did that instead of the lights? No. I like the light. Oh, I don't know if I like the lights or not. I'm not sure I like either of these things, honestly. I just feel like I want something more on this wall. Like, more of like the coverage, kind of like we have everywhere else. So I think it's cute. Where's the little tiny one again? I want it to be a little fuller. Okay, let me scale this down to 0.37-ish. Maybe that's... Yeah, something like that. I want it to be a little more full in the center. If we were to do that. That matches the actual color of this. Maybe I should do that. Just go in with the pink color. like that as much though. I don't feel like, I don't know. I like the contrast off the wall though. Okay, y'all. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to grab the other one. Help me. I need somebody help. Not just anybody. I keep breaking into song, which is a little unusual for me. I don't do that very often. I don't know what's wrong with me right now. I could put that over the couch instead. Like if I have a little curtainy, leafy pattern over the couch. Should I do that there instead of over on this wall maybe? Yay, you got your food! Blue Jewels, hi, I want to say I lurk sometimes at this time, here shortly before 4 a.m. Oh wow, live stream, but for now I just want to say hello, leave some love, and wish you all a nice day or night. Oh, thank you so much, Blue Jewels, that's so nice of you. Appreciate you being here, even if you lurk. I know I have some avid lurkers that come in on the streams, and that's perfectly fine. I don't expect everyone to want to chat. But appreciate you leaving a message though. Hope you have a great rest of your night/morning and get you some sleep maybe? Are you gonna get some sleep? I hope you get some sleep if you haven't already. .8, what does that give me? Maybe it's cute having that over the couch a little bit more. That way it's not like the same wall for both of these spaces. I like that. Do we get a reddish toned? No, we don't. This one's kind of like an orangey tone. I kind of like that one. But yeah, we don't get like a matching wood tone necessarily. You can sleep till, okay, till 2 in the afternoon your time. Nice. Oh, that's good. I hope you get enough sleep then. Yeah, lurkers are always welcome and appreciated. Okay. I think we have pretty much the bathroom space finished for the most part. I kind of hate how barren this side looks, but it is what it is. I can't really do much about that, quite frankly. I could add a little plant thing, but I'm not worried about that right now. So with the kitchen space, maybe I could try to lay this out a little bit. Let me see. I expect that I'm going to. I kind of want to use Realm of Magic cabinets down here. Gets us a little something different, which makes sense for it being down in this space, you know? Oh, for now you're going to play some Sims by yourself and then go to bed. Nice. Well, have fun playing some Sims. Hopefully it doesn't make you frustrated. Happy simming to you too. Ooh, we do get that one that matches the reddish wood tones that I have going on downstairs. Could do black or the peachy color. I want to go with the peachy color. I know it's a like basement and getting into the dungeon space, but I still want the fairy aesthetic to come across. Like even in the dungeon space, that's why I put this here temporarily. I want to like have some fairy aesthetic to the dungeon as well. So I want fairy vibes to be throughout, even though, you know, it's technically for a spellcaster, but spellcaster and a secret mermaid, siren. Banana. That's not the best. I need to see how I can fit some of these things in. What's a corner piece? Perfect. Okay, so I can have that scoot over a pretty good bit. Thinking I might have the stove up against this wall. And the fridge. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Go here. Let me see what stove I want. I think Realm of Magic. I know I have the Realm of Magic ones upstairs. This would be kind of cute and cool to use downstairs with the wood burning. Actually, no, it wouldn't in real life. You wouldn't want like a wood burning at the base where there's no ventilation hardly. Maybe I could use a different swatch. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. We could use this one. Oh, of course we don't get a fridge swatch that matches. Why am I not surprised? I think I actually knew that. I think in another house that I did last Halloween time, actually, I tried to do this swatch, and I remember complaining about that. It's like the one that's missing too. This has 10 swatches. This one has 9. So we have one swatch that's missing that's on the fridge for the stove, and then the fridge has an extra swatch the stove doesn't have, but in place of that, it doesn't have this swatch. Short side fact for the stream Realm of Magic in German. Reichter Maj. I don't know how to say that. Magi? Meiji? Magi? I don't even know if I'm saying Reich. Is that Reich? Reich der Magi? Yeah. Greetings from Austria. One of my best friends lives in Austria. She's a doctoral student in Vienna. She's one of my besties. I don't know if I like the fridge being right on that. I like the idea of the fridge kind of being separate, like putting it over here or something like that. And I could have chairs on both sides here with the table cornered. There's something about that I really like for this space. Boop. I hate whenever we have that lull in the music. It's like, I'm so used to there being background music, and when there's not, it's like so quiet. It's so quiet. So quiet. Okay. Well, we have this laid out. I'm going to put the sink here. And Nicole, how's it going? How are you doing? I could get like the old sink like that. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay. Now we do have uppers, but I'm almost thinking of like a complete open shelf situation, which I know it's going to take me a minute to clutter, but I think it would be more fun. Or maybe I could have like uppers on one side and then shelves on the other. Like what if I have uppers just on this side? Like that. And then I could like have some shelves here or just on this side or something like that. Do you have food in your belly, Steffi? Do you now have food in your tum-tum? I don't know if I want this here. I don't know. I do know I want it there, but it kind of cuts this off, closes this off. Oh, okay. It's not that bad, I guess. All right, it's not as bad as it kind of looks worse from this angle, but it's fine. Thanks for the 2 streams. I saw your your username. But thank you. Got your fill up. Make sure you fill up if you're just tuning in. You can fill up even if you don't follow. If you just want to keep a running count, by all means. Start building your cafe library in your castle. Fun, fun, fun. Let's see. What kind of shelves? Not decorations. Surface, display. I don't think Realm of Magic had a ton of it just being a game pack yet. I only had those things. Okay, so now we gotta find a shelf. I definitely want this somewhere. Just gonna put that there. Ooh, I love this shelf. Wait. We might be able to do this. Life and Death actually could be a good one too. Yeah, that's like the perfect swatch. Oh, this is gonna be cute. This is gonna be cute. So cute. I'm not gonna worry about cluttering right now. Just yet. Let me get some chairs. I shouldn't have done that with the bathroom earlier either. I'm really just still trying to figure out the layout. I got a little distracted though. I was having fun. Ooh, what if we did the paranormal? What? These aren't gonna slot to that? Oh, it's a high. I didn't realize it was a high top. Oh, I might change this then. That's interesting that they give us that, but then it's like none of the chairs from Realm of Magic are a high top. I get that maybe these are just meant to be standing, like you go and stand at them at parties and stuff. You have a lot of tables that are like that, but I don't know if I want that for my kitchen space here. And I like the idea of the paranormal chairs. We don't get the right tone. Go figure. I guess it doesn't have to be a round table. I liked the round table. Really want like a crazy design. I just want something plain. Believe it or not, I'm looking for something plain. You have to go, probably won't be back. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, see you in the Discord or next stream, Ari. Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for being here. Hope you have fun working on your Twitch stuff. Try not to stress about it. It should be a fun thing. But good night, good night, good night. Good night, see ya. I could put the little enchanted table maybe. Let me put on red. I think this would come under red, but you never know with this game. No. This stinks. Okay, so this one came up under orange. Okay, well, I think I'm just gonna suck it up. I'll get the table that I had and then just get a different chair. I was really wanting to use those chairs from Paranormal though. They were cute vibes. It's a cute vibe. I could just get some, I guess, bar stools. I don't know what else it would let me put here. Oh, these are kind of cute from Cozy Bistro. I don't want to use the enchanted ones, I don't think. They do kind of match, though. If you look at the legs on the table. Oh, wow. That actually looks really good, doesn't it? Okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. So we have that space laid out. Now for this, we have like this stuff. Oh wow, that's actually a really wide shelf. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, I'd have to size that down tiny, teeny tiny. If I put those back there. That little squeaky. That's, oh my gosh. We could put those like back up in there. I was thinking of this one back here being more like an icebox type thing, like a freezer almost, so to speak. I don't know what I could put on the walls to emulate that a bit more. But I was wanting this to be more just like pantry space, normal pantry space in here, like you walk through. So we just have like shelves on either side was more the idea. Storage. Storage. I don't want to have to use Book Nook Kit for that though. Don't make me have to use Book Nook Kit. I might have to use Book Nook Kit. I don't like stacking Book Nook Kit. Where's the empty ones? I need the empty. There we go. Is it only the little one? I guess so. No, what am I missing here? Why is it not showing me the empty ones? We have ones that are empty. What is going on? Debug chickens and tool them into the wall. Wait, what? You could get some of the debug chickens and tool them into the walls. Oh, like to make this room look more like an icebox room or something? Yeah, where are these? The empty ones. That was weird. A meat locker type thing? Okay, whenever you said that, that's what I was thinking before you responded. I mean, I could probably find something to hang. We have the meat wall. We have the meat wall. I've never used that in a build, y'all, that I can recall. I could use the meat wall. I think I only want it to go that high. I am tired too. I think once I get the meat wall, I might call it. We're getting close to the stream time. It might be fun to raid out though. So I'll have to see who's online still. Have those. Let me save really quickly, and then I'll have to go in the gallery because I otherwise would have to actually grow it, and I don't want to do that. Surely someone has that on the gallery. Meat wall. Meat wall. Oh, meat wall. Small and square and dark. Meatball. Oh, meatball. I'm gonna favorite it. I'd only be able to put one. I could put those here and just put one of these on this side, which I actually think I'd like that better. Oh, no, 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 no. So we could like have meat wall and grab the other meat wall. This is still tangentially your idea. Like I wouldn't have thought of this otherwise. No. Then I could put this over here up against the wall. Yeah. Disgustingly yummy. Yeah, I think we made some pretty good progress. I did spend a lot of time on the kitchen, but got the bathroom laid out there, and cluttered up. We have the kitchen laid out, dining area, the pantry area here. So in the next stream, we can try to get this little spellcaster room laid out, and then we'll essentially have all of this space laid out for the most part. That's already laid out downstairs. It's just about filling it in. So then we can get back into our like clutter, full-on clutter phase. So what I'll probably do is finish laying this part out and then go back upstairs to start cluttering up the second floor. Or we could work on the terrarium because I still have that on the first floor to do, but might be good to go up. Start getting all that other stuff cluttered up a good bit. Save one more time. So it's coming along really well. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. Oh, whoops. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Now let me save again. So as we wrap up, don't leave yet because we're gonna raid out, or I would like to raid out. But the next stream is going to be Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern. We're going to be working on our pumpkin patch lot that we started last weekend. So that'll be a lot of fun. I might do a stream between then. Just make sure that you're in the Discord to catch any notifications. We'd love to have you join in the community there. We like to hang out between YouTube uploads, Twitch streams, and we also are on YouTube. So if you'd like to sub over on YouTube, we'd love to have you over there for some of my other Sims content. That's purely Sims content. And let's go see who we can maybe raid out to. Who is online right now? After. So we do have Sims for Joe doing the after challenge right now. Episode 68, the after challenge. Maybe we can go raid her and show some support. I think that would be fun. Let me put the raid message in the chat. Oh, whoops. Streamlabs is gonna Streamlab today. So if you want to copy the raid message, and we'll head over there and show her some support. Oh, where'd she go? Where'd she go? So I'll see y'all in the next one, okay? Have a good night, y'all. Bye.